Well, this November election, it would be the ultimate kind of goal line that we're shooting for here. Either it works, either Trump wins, or you have I think it's well said by many, including Trump, what the alternative is. There is no alternative.
Economic collapse, World War III. I mean, and it's really going to happen. It's all set up. Why would the establishment want World War III? Because they're definitely pushing for it.
Well, look at the stock market. As I said a few moments ago, the defense contracting stocks are up big, right? There's huge money. And if you feel that you've created a fortress and that you're safe and your family is safe, then and you can go out there and stir up a war and profit handsomely from that war, why you're going to do it, because again, something I've mentioned before on your show is that really, in my view, in my opinion, as a 65-year-old American dude, I really trace it all back to 9/11. I think 9/11 is the day when the establishment in the United States, the elite, as they're called in the United States, the wealthy, decided to take as much as they possibly can and run for the hills. And they have gutted the economy, and they don't care if it collapses. They've got their 300-foot yachts out in the Mediterranean, their chateaus in Switzerland, and they're just looting wholesale for the last 24 years, and everything's been stolen. And in San Francisco, they say, oh, the looters can take up to $900 worth of goods, and we won't prosecute them for looting. Well, that's because the laws that were passed to make that possible are from people who are looting billions of dollars, and they're putting those away very safely away offshore. And that's the mentality now in the U.S. The U.S. since 9/11 is a country that has no stewardship. There's nobody in charge. Hasn't been in charge.
It's a runaway train. But don't the globalists feel danger getting rid of any checks and balances?
Well, again, another theme I talk about is the return of feudalism. So it's not about even having a high concentration of wealthy. It's about having lords and serfs. It's about having maybe 500 families on planet Earth with 99.999% of the wealth. And everyone else is essentially in the casino gulag. Everyone else is a serf. So you see, feudalism is a form of governance that was very popular if you're a monarch. And what happened during the plague years of the 1400s, they wiped out half the population of Europe. And then suddenly the elites, to get to work the land, they had to pay people. And that was the beginning of the merchant class or the middle class, which went on for the Renaissance, the Enlightenment, the American Revolution, and became the merchant king, which runs the world. The Jeff Bezos is, or people who come up from, or Donald Trump. He was a kid in the Queens who became a billionaire, right? His dad was a developer. But what I'm saying here is you have the Horatio Alger myth of America of the bootstrap your way. That really flies in the face of what the feudal lords would prefer. They prefer to be the king. They want to be kings.